Hello and welcome to my presentation on Vlad Dracula. Vlad Dracula was born in Sikosara around 1430. Vlad Dracula had the usual childhood of a prince, raised to rule, sharing at the same time the dangers of his position. Vlad's father was the son of the celebrated Voivode Marika the Elder. His mother is unknown. He had two older half-brothers, Masika II and Vlad Kalaka, and a younger brother, Radu III the Handsome. He later went on to murder his two older brothers for the crown. At age 13, Vlad and his brother Radu were held as political hostages by the Ottoman Turks. During his years as hostage, Vlad was educated in logic, the Quran, the Turkish language, and the works of literature. Interestingly, he maintained his ability to speak this language fluently all of his life. He and his brother were also trained in warfare and horsemanship. Vlad's initial reign was quite short, only lasting 2 months, and it was not until 1456, under the support of the Hundai and the Kingdom of Hungary, that he returned to the throne. He established Trigosave as his capital city, and began to build his castle some distance away in the mountains near the Argeis River. Most of the atrocities associated with Vlad III took place during this time. These atrocities lead to names such as Vlad the Impaler. Vlad at this time was feared so much that there was a crime rate of 0 in Transylvania. Cocky and eager to test his power, he placed a priceless golden chalice in each of his districts, unguarded, every hour of every day. In the entire duration of his reign, not once was one of them stolen for fear of reprimand. Dracula greatly enjoyed the torturous punishment impalement. Impalement is the penetration of an organism by an object such as a stake, pole, spear, or hook. Vertical impalement is the penetration of a stake, pole, spear, or hook through the anus and out the mouth. Other methods of impalement are through the chest or abdomen. All methods are used to give an extreme amount of pain and a slow death. Vlad often had the stakes arranged in various geometric patterns. His target was a pattern of rings or circles on the outskirts of the city. The height of the spear indicated the rank of the victim. The decaying corpses were often left up there for months. Although impalement was Vlad Dracula's favourite method of torture, it was by no means his only method of torture. Other torturous methods include putting nails in people's heads, cutting off of limbs, blinding, strangulation, burning, cutting off of noses and ears, mutilation of sexual organs, scalping, skinning, exposure to the elements or to wild animals, and burning alive. No one was immune to Vlad's attentions. His victims included women and children, peasants and great lords, ambassadors from foreign lords and merchants. However, the vast majority of his victims come from the merchants and boyars of Transylvania and his own Wallachia. In 1542, Vlad the Impaler fought the Turks along the Dumbi River and won. It was once reported that an invading Turkish army turned back in fright when it encountered thousands of rotting corpses impaled on the banks on Dumbi. However, the King of Turkey once again went on the offensive and attempted to take over Vlad and his army. This time successful. Vlad, with no allies, was forced to retreat. As he did so, he poisoned all of his own wells and fields so that the Turks had nothing to eat or drink. Vlad the Impaler died in 1546 in the battle against the Turks. It is unknown exactly how he died, but it is known that he was beheaded after his death. Only recently has the remains of Vlad been found. They are underneath a church in Naples, Italy. The novel released called Dracula in 1897 is quite clear that Bram Stoker based his fictional character Dracula over the real historical Dracula. Evidence of this includes that they both share the same name, direct descriptions of Dracula throughout the novel, and the surprising correlation between impalement and the only way to kill a vampire. Stoker also researched various sources about the historical Dracula prior to write the novel. Thank you for listening to my presentation, read by Patrick Jagovic.